Don't know when my nights became so complicated. Can we go back to the way things were jaded? Maybe this is kind of my definition of jaded. Ooh, you're still on my mind. She's still on my mind. We will build it up, build it up. Oh, 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 oh. I can't stand up. I was going back to the video that banger, girl, not a banger, a thunderstorm, bro. If into this video, I'm speaking celebrities who defended Chris Brown for 11 minutes straight. Christopher Maurice Brown, my favorite R&B artist, bro. My favorite R&B artist. My favorite artist, yeah, my favorite R&B artist, my favorite rapper. No, my favorite rapper is Miles. Yeah, but in front of the whole person just yeah.
In this video, we're watching celebrities defend Chris Brown for 13 minutes straight, from praising his talent to standing by him through the controversy. Let's get into it. Publicly defended Chris Brown multiple times. He called out the system. He said black men in the industry are often unfairly villainized, and that Chris Brown's talent gets overshadowed by headlines that wouldn't follow other artists the same way.
But people on Twitter are hating on Chris about the project because of his hats, right? And what about Sean Penn? No, that's true. That's true. You think it's a double?
I fucking hate it, bro. Like, Karen is right, bro. You cannot judge a person from about before I talk to
One of the most unexpected moments in the public's reevaluation of Chris Brown.
Ring. What's up, Riri? What's up, Rocky? What's your skin type? Handsome.
Came straight from Rihanna herself. She talked about how hard it was to move on from someone she cared so deeply about, and how forgiving him was part of her own healing. Rihanna made it clear their story was complicated, but it was real. And despite everything, she didn't villainize him. In fact, she humanized him in a way no one expected. She even said she still worries about him and wants him to be at peace.
Chris Brown is a true love for you? Absolutely. I think he was the love of my life. He was the first love. We ran free. We ran wild. We were falling in love and going at a really rapid pace. What we were missing, what we were taking for granted, and
okay, I'm not taking too much. I'm not taking like I think okay, Chris, I love your shit. I love your music. Like Chris has done a lot of stuff in the past, but at the end of the day, don't we all do shit in the past that we are not proud of? Don't we do that? Because I feel like people are hating on Chris. People are hating on Chris not because Chris did all those shit. People are hating on Chris Brown because Chris Brown survived through shit that many artists would have crumbled, would have, you know what
if we really care about each other, care about each other's happiness, so it's not even about us being together. I truly love him. So the main thing for me is that he is at peace.
You're excited for the Breezy Bowl tour? You need to check this out. Exclusive Breezy Bowl merch. Limited designs, tour vibes, and once they're gone, they're gone. Hit the link in the description and grab yours while you can. PG recently spoke out about the treatment of Chris Brown. He has been unfairly canceled. In a stream, he voiced his support for Breezy, addressing the way the media and public have scrutinized Chris despite his massive contributions to the music industry.
That's a cool dude.
I love Chris.
Super talented too. He just won a Grammy. I know the industry been hard on him, but it don't even matter. See, like shit like a nigga like Chris Brown can f around and you can't cancel it that because they're selling out stadiums in Africa.
Bruh, in Africa, shout out to DG. Like, people are just hating on Chris. I feel like people are hating on Chris Brown for shit. For shit. Yes, for shit. For shit, nigga, for shit. You can do shit to me, nigga. People are just hating on Chris Brown. Just for the entertainment. Then you cannot cancel Chris Brown. Because at the end of the day, Chris Brown, he's a father, entertainer, like, he's just Chris Brown. This is not my best video.
He just kept pushing, bro. Like,
I love Chris Brown's music, gang.
Would have been let that shit go. That kept pushing and now he turned. Now he back at good graces and he winning a Grammy, man. Shout out him, bro.
The game opened up about his relationship with Chris Brown, setting the record straight regarding any rumors of beef between the two. He highlighted Chris's toughness and resilience, noting that despite the ups and downs in the public eye, Breezy has always maintained his authenticity and stood firm in his principles.
As much as everybody thinks and wants Chris Brown to be this R&B singer, he a real man. Like, I done seen Chris do some real shit. I've never seen Chris turn, and you've never seen Chris turn down no beef, no fade, no nothing. Me and Chris always cool. That's my little brother. We been cool. We cool now. We been cool. That's my dog, man.
John Jones gave Chris his flowers on Aiden Ross' stream, praising him for his undeniable impact on music. This came right after John Jones attended one of Chris's concerts, where he showed nothing but love for the performance and energy Breezy brings to the stage.
I think the last concert I went to was Chris Brown concert. Oh wow, bro! I was actually really impressed with Chris Brown. Nah, he's really talented. He's been around for a long time. You know, back in 2005 when I was in high school, he had bangers, and he's still throwing out bangers. I watched one of his concerts recently, and I was fortunate enough to be on stage, and I was just a few feet away from him. I was watching the dude. He knew every lyric to all those songs, years and decades of songs, and those dance moves that he had, and being able to just keep his cardio up to perform all of that. Crazy, right? I really respected him as an artist.
At the 2022 American Music Awards, Kelly Rowland faced audience boos when accepting the Favorite Male R&B Artist Award on behalf of Chris Brown, who was absent from the ceremony. Rowland addressed the crowd. She continued by praising Brown's contributions to R&B.
Chris Brown cannot afford to let the pressure go. Like, you know why? Chris Brown has 3 kids. Royalty. I cannot pronounce the boy's name and Lovely, bruh. He cannot afford to listen to motherfuckers telling him, nah, Chris Brown did shit, Chris Brown did shit. People say Chris Brown did that. People say Chris Brown did it. Where's the fucking evidence, pussy? Cause you niggas were not fucking there, gang.
The music award goes to Chris Brown. Excuse me, chill out. But I want to tell Chris, thank you so much for making great R&B music. And I want to tell him, thank you for being an incredible performer. I'll take this award, bring it to you. I love you. Congratulations.
The thing that Chris Brown never fell off. Listen to me. From Run It Is Your Man on the floor up until like the new album that's coming out now in 2026. Nigga survived too many generations, but he's still that fucking nigga. He's still that nigga.
Vito recently shared a thoughtful sentiment about Chris Brown, saying, sometimes you have to go outside and let people see from far so they can appreciate. This comment reflects DeVito's belief that Chris Brown, despite his ups and downs, has always been a global icon who deserves the recognition and respect he's worked hard for.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, like that experience alone, and it was just a full circle moment for everybody. Like, for me, for him, everybody was just so happy for CB. Like, finally, everybody gets it. You know what I'm saying? America now woke up. You had to come to Africa, and they saw it, and they're like, yo.
I was like 80,000, right? 80,000.
Two nights. Now you're doing the stadium tour. Sometimes you have to go outside and let people see from far, like, yo, other people are appreciating what we have.
Joyner Lucas has been a vocal defender of Chris Brown.
China, who wants smoke? Give me the brown, I'm going to blaze the cops. After the song's over, I don't want to hear some.
He stated that he would not tolerate any slander against Chris Brown, emphasizing that celebrities should not disparage him for attention. Lucas expressed his unwavering support, saying he would take every shot for Chris, and that they have a loyal fan base behind them.
I'm going to say this shit one time, and I'm not going to say it again. There will be no Chris Brown slander tolerated, my nigga. Weirdo celebrity weirdos that go on these podcasts.
And these fucking celebrities that always diss Chris Brown, there is niggas who they cannot compete with Christopher Brown. They cannot, right? They cannot compete with Chris Brown because obviously people will use like when it comes to hate, people will hate on like Chris for no reason, just to get views up, just to get shit up. Mind you, this Chris Brown has kids. What you guys are accusing Chris Brown of? Like Chris Brown essayed this girl. Chris Brown did that to that person. Chris Brown's kids go to school, and how Why do you think teachers and other students will look at Royalty, will look at the boy, Chris Jr., will look at Lovely? You have to think sometime before you try to cancel someone for no fucking reason. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I started popping shit at my nigga for absolutely no fucking reason. Niggas making faces and shit. Niggas trying to take shots, talking their little shit, saying whatever they say, trying to get a reaction. And
out of Chris.
You know, we love Chris Brown over here in my camp. He can't do no wrong over here. I don't give a all that. Stay down, Chris. Sock a nigga in the head, do all that old gangsta ass shit.
At Usher's 44th birthday celebration, he invited Chris Brown to join him on stage. Usher took a moment to honor Chris's legacy. He addressed the audience saying, "You're a legend. We love you. And we're going to continue to keep lifting you up, bro."
Chris Brown. He's fucking legend, bro. Fucking legend.
During a surprise performance at Pharrell's Something in the Water Festival in Virginia Beach, Chris Brown joined the stage to perform hits like Loyal, Look at Me Now, and Under the Influence. Pharrell introduced him with high regards.
Only one you.
I'm so proud.
You don't get this man his flowers again. Make some noise. For the children's home. Craziest video making.
Rapper and singer Gashi recently spoke out in defense of Chris Brown, declaring that he believes Chris is the greatest of all time in the music industry. In a candid interview, Gashi shared his admiration for Chris Brown's talent, acknowledging the challenges the singer has faced due to his past.
The thing is, we judge the man based on his past, the way he's done, and fuck you. Like, okay, we all make mistakes, right?
Thank you. Everyone. Yes, you are watching this, Stacy. Yes, Jake. Yes, Jacob. We all made mistakes in our lives, but we're not getting judged for mistakes we made. I made mistakes in my life. You made mistakes in your life. Someone's parents make mistakes in their life, making them. Just kidding. But at the end of the day, we are still human.
I don't think, as a human being,
God doesn't make mistakes.
See, like,
perfections.
We have legends like the Beatles and stuff like that. You know, we have Michael Jackson. Right, and we have legendary artists, and I love that we do have that on Earth. It's amazing, but nobody can last with Chris Brown on the dance floor or keep up with him musically.
Boosie stepped up to defend Chris Brown after the singer was removed from the NBA All-Star Game roster, following a sponsor's request to have him removed. The rapper expressed his support for Chris in an interview.
They need to leave Chris Brown. That's how many niggas then.
At this point, bro, people just wanna see Chris Brown like down. Chris Brown will never fall, gang. He will never.
Had domestic violence cases in the industry that swept under the rug, like it bro. I hate what they do to Chris Brown.
I hate it too.
Right, this was what?
He's next under Michael, bro. As far as performing, bro, Chris Brown is that nigga. Chris Brown is a bad motherfucker.
You put Chris Brown above Usher?
Yeah.
I put Chris Brown above anyone else, bro. In music, Chris Brown's the GOAT. R&B, Chris Brown's the GOAT.
Put Chris Brown above R. Kelly?
Performance.
Frank got candid about his relationship with Chris Brown during an interview, reflecting on how they moved past their old
You know, every time I see people talking about Drake and Chris Brown, I remember that
feud to become collaborators and friends. The two artists, who were once at odds, famously buried the hatchet and worked together on their 2019 hit, No Guidance.
Talk about No Guidance. Like, how does that...
Baby girl, you know, back in the Birkin. Baby girl, you got it. Girl, you got it. You got it, girl, you got it.
Well, I think we've come together before, and and tried to link and make music. And I think we were always kind of forcing it. I think there was always a resentment on both sides. Really at the end of the day, again, when you kind of step away from it and break it down, you start to feel silly because it's like over like girl stuff, But obviously that can snowball into like real shit, and that's what happened in this situation.
You ruined the New York club life. You shut down New York club life, man.
I have no recollection.
Your attorney's here.
Drake acknowledged that their issues were complicated, but ultimately rooted in misunderstandings and emotions surrounding the situation. We had our differences, and it wasn't pretty, he admitted. There was a lot of tension because of things that were happening back then, and Rihanna was definitely a part of that story.
That person that was kind of, in the middle of us, is like no longer a part of like either of our like lives currently. And I have the utmost love and respect for her. I think of her as family more than anything. And I actually had like kind of a moment of hesitation before because I didn't want her to ever feel disrespected by me linking up with him. But I also know how many nights she knows that me and him have both been consumed by this issue. And I think she's a good person with a good heart that would rather see us put that issue to bed than...
Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Drake, you talk too much, but I still love your shit. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hope you guys will never hate on a person for no fucking reason. Hope you guys will subscribe to the channel. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys enjoyed, please hit that like and subscribe. Comment down below. Let me to react to more stuff like this. I want to play games next, but I'm gonna react for this real quickly. Hope you guys have a fantastic and blessed day. It's like year. Yeah. Okay, let's get down to the fact pussy I'm dripped and raid. Don't let this R&B shit for you. I love you so much, man. Don't forget to